Yeah, I'm a bad man pajama. I came through with my nigga Uly straight out the slammer. Yeah, now we rocking and rolling. You already know the and then we going. Yeah, this is how we do it. Rex, you got that beat from that other time?
Gotta be a little bit more specific.
From another point of view, you know what I'm gonna do. It's Uly Monster and Too Nice. Don't Blink and the crew. Oh, we gonna bring them out of retirement. We gonna bring them out of retirement. Oh, put them headphones on.
Set me up.
Put them headphones on. We gonna bring them out of retirement, baby.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number one. There's that fast start. And that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
Hey, mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Baja Panty parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we leave the house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Welcome to another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. As always, I got Too Nice, a.k.a. The Kid.
Hey, yo.
A.k.a. Yakwi.
They got me. Oh.
Coño.
Every time we say that, settle me down.
I seen you. Hey.
But they got me.
Yeah, man. Today we got a dope one. Episode 99 with my little brother Gallo.
Yes.
Bryan El Gallo Duran. A.k.a. Cuban Santana back in the day. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, believe me.
Yeah. When I first started fucking with him, his name was Cuban Santana.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get to that story too. But my brother, how you been, man?
Been good, man.
Yeah.
Good. Trying to enjoy some time with the kids now, you know.
Good.
That I was out for a little longer. I got hurt. So I was like,
did you?
Yeah, I broke my knuckle. So.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
It's just part of the
I
lifestyle.
wasn't really interested either because there was no South Florida fights.
Right.
So you know how it goes.
Did it happen in a fight or happen in training?
Yeah, bro. The first left hook I landed on my last fight, bro.
No shit.
Boom! I felt that. Like you know, it's not. You don't in that moment.
Yeah.
Especially it's like one of my first fights.
yeah,
so
yeah.
That moment.
the adrenaline, you don't feel pain.
yeah.
But I felt something uncomfortable in my hand. Like there was something that blew up in my hand. I'm like, oh, I got. That's why I was like, man, I just went crazy. I'm gonna finish him with the right.
Yeah. You know, he finished
And
it
he
quick.
sure did.
Yeah, damn right. 2-0 in BKFC right now. He's a rising star. He comes from a great gym, man. From Slaughterhouse. Shout out to Slaughterhouse. Shout out to my boy Ryan.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, I've been around Slaughterhouse for a minute. I've seen Ryan bring up Jared, which is his first pro fighter, and now though they got a nasty squad. I got my boy Gogo back there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Gogo the killer. Congratulations to him too. He won his last one too. He's a killer back there.
4-0.
My brother, we like on Don't Blink to shine the light on the guest, dog, and we like to start from the beginning. So let us know, born and raised.
Well, I was born in Cuba, August 16, 1995. to be
Okay,
exact.
Nice.
okay, you're a Leo.
Yeah, Leo.
Okay.
Bro, I was born in Matanza, Cuba.
All right.
I was born. My dad left Cuba when I was like 1.5, so I grew up basically with my mom.
Okay.
I
He came
when
over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got me. He had to leave. You know.
Yeah.
The whole crazy stuff in Cuba.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You win the lotto, you gotta go. Hey,
No,
sorry.
He was actually gonna go to jail.
Oh, he going to
trying
prison.
like
Yeah.
feed us, you know. So you know how it goes, just to eat.
Yeah.
And bro, he had to leave. Got married and stuff. Had a family here, so I stayed with my mom in Cuba. He was always attending. He wasn't like he just forgot about the kid.
Right,
you know,
right.
It was just far. So he brought me when I was 9. When I got here, my mom stayed in Cuba for like a year. Then we brought her to like Mexico, all that.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, bro, I came over here. I wanted to play baseball. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, Cuban, nigga. You're Cuban.
And I live right next to the baseball park in Cuba. Yeah, like the Matanza team, you know. So I was always there watching the Sundays games and all that. So it was like part of my life.
Of course.
So I want to be a baseball player. My dad's like, no, you're gonna do karate. So I'm like, damn, bro, I really didn't want to do it, but I'm like, whatever. I did karate. I won like few competitions actually. When I was a kid, 9, 10. My mom gets here.
What style of karate were you doing?
Oh, regular karate.
Yeah.
It was the one that was there on Burr Road and like 70-something after the Palmetto. There was one to the right.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's Choice.
By the-
Yeah. Choice. Take
In
one.
the second floor.
Yeah,
It used
yeah.
to be there back then.
Yeah.
But
Across
it
from
was
Tropical Park.
In the other side.
Okay.
No, not that one. No. It's on the other side of the highway.
Oh,
Like-
okay, on the east side.
Yeah, you know where the
Oh,
IHOPs is at?
yeah. I know where it's at.
In the
I
second
know.
floor.
Yeah, I know.
There was one there back then.
I remember that.
We're talking
too.
about 2005,
Yeah,
2006, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro, did karate, and then my mom got here like a year later,
Yeah.
and then I started playing baseball. Blah, 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 and then I ran into capoeira. My dad one time met Boca. I don't even know who Boca is.
Yeah, I know Boca.
Yeah, brasileño. He met him. He's like, oh, you should come to the gym with the kids. I went over there, I saw it, and I fell in love. I was like, bro, I want to do this. I always like parkour and all that. So I was like, bro, this is the closest thing to breakdancing parkour. Like, I'm like, I want to do it. Started doing it. Did it for like 6 years, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, until they shut down, I guess budget-wise, the beach, the actual master thing shut down. Boca did his own thing. He wasn't really a capoeira.
Right,
teacher.
he was a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah, but he rented it,
Right.
He rented the mat. So, yeah, bro, after that happened, fell into the streets. Miami sucked me in.
Where'd you grow up?
15.
Where were you at?
Bro, I say West Flag. I always tell everybody West Flagler because I live by like Malls America.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that area,
I grew up in that little area too. Yeah.
Robert King, the little area. But bro, I spent a lot of time in Little Havana. Like I have friends over there, spent a lot of time over there.
Right.
Westchester, I would say the most, really. Because Southwest, I went to Southwest High School for like a month.
I went to Southwest too for a little while. I went too.
Sent me to South Miami. Got in a fight. Suspend me. My dad is like, man, I'm gonna put you in homeschool. I ended up fucking messing up when he would leave me to do stuff in the computer or leaving. Crazy Miami stuff. So yeah, bro, I just got soaked into the streets really early, and it was mostly like a struggle thing because I saw my mom struggle and stuff like that. So I was like, I got to make something happen. And I just didn't know what it was. I always knew I had something in me. I just didn't know what it was.
Right.
And in school also, I used to get bullied. So I grew up like something in my chest, I guess, to prove, because I got here from Cuba, didn't know English. In Cuba back then, 2005, 2006, the shorts in Cuba for school were short. Yeah. So I get here, I'm thinking I'm in Cuba. I walk into class, everybody with their pants down, big ass shorts. They're like... Yo, everybody started laughing at me. I had a mushroom brown, I'm talking about the little mushroom haircut, bro. And the kids don't know, it's genuine. Whatever they feel, they're gonna say it. They don't mean no evil. That's them. So whatever, I grew up into that, and then fighting was part of my life. Always, like it was just part of it. I never was the type of kid that disrespected the teacher. Never got caught with drugs in school. None of that. I was always the kid that fought. That was my only issue. And I guess in my whole life, led me to that, so that's probably why I landed here. And then the music thing was like the closest thing to, I guess, this. And
to like performing.
Like being under the lights, you know what I'm saying? And
how'd you get into that? How'd we get into music?
Okay, like
were you in high school freestyling and shit?
Bro, friends, it got to a point that it was a trend. Right. It still is.
Damn, what was that line? I ran into Santana with a special line. Yo no juego PlayStation.
Yo juego con Blick in the whole PlayStation. The video was actually downstairs. Outside right here. Crazy.
No shit.
He was recording next door. The song was recorded next door. Downstairs.
Look at that.
He's an alien.
Shout out to them next door, dog.
Beehive. Shout out to Beehive.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, bro. I had a friend that did music. We were kids. He only did it for like a year. And then he motivated me to do it. One day, he's like, I'll call to my house, let's record. He had like a little microphone. I started doing it with him, and I loved it. I don't know what it was, but I guess it like took me away from reality for a little bit, and I stuck to it because I'm a type of person, cuando yo digo una cosa, I got to do it.
Yeah.
I can't say something and not stick to it. That's why the older I get, the more careful I am with what I say because I got to stick to it. That's just my personality. So I learned to maneuver myself, So I said, I'm going to do it, and I spent 10 years of my life trying to chase that fucking dream. And nothing got in my fucking way. Only myself and God, because that's not what he wanted for me.
Right.
You know how dangerous that industry was, bro? I spent like 2-3 years out of my kid's life that I wasn't even around, either going to jail or just being lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The streets tie you up, and the music is even worse because you playing this persona, and then a person like me that wants to say what the fans want to hear, now you got to live it.
And now you want to, now you're going to do what you're saying you're doing.
Now you have to do it. And there's so many, I've seen so many kids, the good kids, they start doing music, and they become the gangsters that they say they were. And they really do become those gangsters. But the music is what dragged them there.
Yeah.
And, and then my dad told me one thing one time. I was like, you got kids now. Would you like un loco la calle to be influencing your kids through the internet and saying some crazy stuff? You don't like that, so don't do it to somebody else's kids. Damn, that shit hit me.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Go on. So I was like, come on.
And I remember along the way, while you were doing the music, we used to talk back then too, and you used to go on your way, were you training that? And you used to show up at the boxing gym back, a couple times here and there, and I knew you always had it in you, and I always knew you wanted to fight too. You used to post you beating up people on Instagram. So I'm like, I know, but the thing is that everybody has their time, you know what I mean? I can't, even if you try your hardest, you can't make anybody do what they're not supposed to be doing until it's time.
No, I boxed. You remember when we first met? It was years ago when I first boxed.
Yeah.
And I went to a gym, and it wasn't that I don't like talking shit. It's not that the coach didn't believe in me. I guess they were too busy with what they had going on already. So I was just an older 24-year-old, 23-year-old actually when I answered, trying to box, start boxing.
Right.
And they saw me as this fat little rapper that, you know, was doing drugs with guns and coming over here. This kid's been doing this with little kids. Like, you kind of just come in here and trying to take what they've been working for their whole life.
Right.
And I respected that. So in the moment of me kind of dealing with that, I went into a little crisis, like financially really bad, and I got in a motorcycle accident also. It was like a mixture of things in my life, So I stopped boxing. And I went back into the streets, back into the music. That was about like 3 years ago type of thing that we met. And, bro, something about it was off. I was trying, and it's not that it wasn't working because I was getting more recognition than ever. It was just me, myself. I wasn't feeling comfortable anymore. Right. It wasn't there. Like, you know, like, I wasn't waking up every day trying to go to the studio. Like, if they called me, there's times I even made excuses to not go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was something already. God was talking to me, bro. And I don't know if you ever heard, like, when liquor starts affecting your body, is something spiritual that's like about to change your life, right? In the middle of all of that, I was drinking literally, look at this, and I started feeling bad. I'm drinking, one of my friends, my first friend in the United States is a guy here from Cuba. He's my investor, my right-hand man, like my dog.
Still to this day.
Pedro Montero, my dog.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to him. Shout out to TRT. Yeah, bro. He was sitting down, late as hell, drinking. I'm there, we're talking. He's like, bro, we were like this many thousand deep in the music. Like, what's going to happen, you know? Like, things ain't moving. Like, this is too much politics, you know? And sadly, no disrespect, you're Cuban, you know? It's hard. And the Spanish is going to be hard because, you know, other people, you know, you got to respect. And in English, you know, your team, everything's a problem. So I'm like, damn, bro, you're right. He's like, bro, why don't you go back to fighting, bro? You used to whoop everybody in the street. Nobody could touch you, bro. And he was the one that influenced me. I don't know if you guys ever saw the video of me kicking a guy who was like 6 feet something.
It was like a phone video that you were fighting on the parking lot or something like that?
Yes, it was Checkers, bro. Whatever. He was the one that influenced me to that fight. I didn't want to fight the guy. The guy was like super tall. And I was a little kid. And I was like 16, 17.
And you hit him with a roundhouse?
With a roundhouse to the head, bro.
What?
Yes, that video went viral, bro. Yeah, the video went viral. And then he was like, bro, come on, you could beat this guy. So he's always been that motivated type of friend.
Good.
So he was like, bro, come on, you could do this. And I said, bro, God damn, bro. You know what? I'm going to do it. That was on a Sunday morning, 6 o'clock. And so, guys, I'm tremenda nota. You know? And telling me this. I'm like, I got a friend. He actually talked about the Masvidal thing that they got going on with the MMA with no gloves.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he was like, oh, why don't you do that? I was like, that's a little too crazy. The kicks already nuts, and then bare knuckle. I got a friend that I had met Ryan years back in a sparring, and we became friends through the internet. The whole team supported me. I already had followed the whole team, and they had followed me for years. And then I was like, bro, I got a friend that I could call, and I could see we can make something happen. That was, like I said, Sunday in the morning. Monday in the afternoon, at the time that Ryan told me to be there, he died probably that I was not going to show up. I drove all the way to Carter Park, super far. Drove over there. Sin gasolina, asked him $20 to go make it over there. Boom, get there, and I tell him, he's like, damn, you showed up. He was surprised that I showed up. I'm like, Ryan, boom. He's like, all right, let's go. We went to the office. I told him exactly what I want to do. I'm like, look, bro, I know I'm maybe you know, I don't know what you heard. I don't know if you ever really seen me fight. He said, bro, I know you could fight. That's what he told me. Boxing is something different. Fighting is a whole different ballgame. Right. You could fight. You're a street nigga. You've been fighting. Sorry for the word. You know, you could do it. Now, I need you to give me 100% for me to give you 120. And I said, that's all you need from me? You're not gonna, you know, because I knew I was really paranoid. And I was like, you're not trying to fuck me.
About the fight business.
You're trying to fuck me over because you know I'm a sell tickets because that's really what the industry is.
Yeah, that's what the vibes are.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's a rapper.
That's why they love you fighting in South Florida because you're gonna bring your people.
Remember, this Instagram that I have now is my new Instagram. I made it all about fighting because that's what I'm doing. But before, my other Instagram was music. Still had like music things. I have boxing things that I already had started, but people still saw me as a rapper. They didn't see me as the fighter. Right. So you just saw me as that. So I was really like paranoid at the beginning, but I was giving my 120. He told me 100, give him 120, 150. I'll show up every day at Carter Park at 5 o'clock, and I'll be there earlier than everybody. And I'll be warming up when motherfuckers were getting there to put the shoes on. I was already drunk, bro. You know? And that's how it started. That's like around the time I also met Gogo also. He pulled me and him pulled up around the same week. Yeah, so, bro, just, I started doing it like that, bro, and Ryan saw it. He was like, bro, this kid, his work ethic is, it might not be the most talented boxing, but again, he's doing bare knuckle. He's not doing boxing. Right. So I'm just going to keep believing the kid.
You're going to have progress,
And then I just, been working hard, bro. That's all it is. I put my 120. I'm not going to say I'm not a human and once in a while I have my fun, but, bro, we are human,
Yeah.
You need balance once in a while. And especially how hard I work that even my friends, my teammates think I'm crazy because they're like, bro, you're doing too much. Relax, bro. Come on. Do you ever not talk or do you ever not throwing punches? I could literally be in the club and I'm there like throwing punches. Like, it's just, it's all I think about, bro. I love it, bro. It's my life. My dad was a fighter in Cuba. My dad was,
Wow, that's awesome. So now he's even like, yeah.
No, my dad is. Imagine, bro. Like
right now, he's your biggest fan, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah. And my whole life was against, like, me and my dad had it kind of like, as a kid, my dad leaves. I don't understand that. I'm a grown man. I get it.
Right.
But I was a kid. I had that again, so he left me in Cuba.
Right.
All that little kid stuff, you don't understand. And with time, he saw that it was just that pain, so he tried to, like, put the love, but he put it the wrong way and tried to teach me the wrong way. He didn't know either.
You guys would bump heads.
Yeah, you would bump head. You're not born with a book. You know what I'm saying? To be a father or a mother. You know what I'm saying? You learn within life, lessons. So he tried his best. We were bumping heads out, but I was really the one messing up. I was in the streets, not listening.
Yeah, you was doing your thing like
stupid.
Yeah.
So finally, I got to something in my life, a point in my life that my family like, wow. Like, seeing family from Cuba at me on Facebook, it's like, wow, like, I've been alive this whole time. I'm about to be 27. Like,
but now they're bragging, ese primo mío, that's my cousin.
And before I was just the cousin with tattoos on the face that was lost, that's going to be dead or in prison sooner or
Mira,
later.
es el primo, ten cuidado que él te va a dar.
Te va a robar, igual te dinero,
Te saca bliggy.
What the PlayStation?
My brother, so hooking up with Ryan is how the opportunity came for BKFC.
Yes,
because
100%.
because I know I've been around since Ryan and that career started with Slaughterhouse, and now they're really ingrained into BKFC.
I started with Grant. Jared,
with Jared.
Jared was the one to really break the ice for the team.
Absolutely,
so we all owe him to pave the way, in a way for the team. Because,
of course.
we all work in our own way, but in reality, he's the one that tested the waters for the team and put the face and showed that something good could come out of that camp and give Ryan more opportunities to, I got this guy, I got that guy.
Yeah, no, look, you got HD too. He's a killer.
Yeah,
HD, you got you got Gogo.
Exactly. But
you had Joey Beltran for a while too.
No, we have Joey. We still have him. He's about to fight in Nebraska. I think.
Against Alexander Houston.
That's the second time they face each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they have faced each other already. I think that's what they were talking about.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're both veterans, bro.
Joey, the thing about Joey, he's fought a lot of like big names, bro. In his career, bro.
He's been around a long time.
Yeah, a long time, bro. So bro. Ryan, bro, he's the GOAT, bro, for real. He really knows how to move, and he teaches us. There's always those fighters that are closer to the coaches than others. You know what I'm saying? And just like this teammates that are closer to each other, and me and him are really close relationship because it's not only about being my coach, we're friends. Apart from that, so he don't only give me advice as a coach, he gives me advice as a friend. Like you're gonna get hurt. Don't do this or don't do that. You gotta relax. Like the rest days, he's the one that got me into it. But you gotta rest at least one day a week. At least one day you gotta rest. And I started doing it, and I saw the difference. And little things like that. And the whole you gotta focus on this, that. Little things, bro. Teaches you the business. The whole don't rush through things because I'm the guy trying to fucking fight the baddest guy. It's not about this.
It's not about balls, man. It's about business. It's business. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're fighting. And that's why, like, when you see fighters out there saying, "No, because he's scared of this, he's scared of that." Like, ain't nobody scared of nobody. We're in a business where eventually we got to see each other. You know what I mean? But
everything with its time.
Everything with its time.
I like that, Chan.
Everything with its time.
Exactly.
And December 3rd is gonna be your time again. 3-0. 3-0. What you know about your opponent?
I know he's a kickboxer. I think that's what they told me.
Has he fought BKFC before?
He fought BYB.
Oh, okay, BYB.
Oh, I know something about his opponent. Yeah. He gonna get knocked out.
That's right. That's right.
100%.
So he's a kickboxer. So you got a little bit of hands then. I mean,
But the only thing is that I heard that he only fought like at 125 his whole life in kickboxing. The heaviest he ever fought was 145. He's about to face me up there, and I'm like a 185 pounder going down to fight. I walk into the actual ring the day of the fight at 175, 178. Nice. So he's gonna run into something he's never seen.
That's it. Point blank.
I respect everybody. He got the boss to even sign the contract. There was like, to not say names, there was like people in the hood that people are scared of that called out. There was people in other states that were sending shots to other people and called out. There was other fighters that were asking for too much money to fight me. There was a lot of weird things that happened, like 4 different occasions, 4 different people that want to fight me. Yeah. So I gotta give him, the credit. The credit, bro. Come on now.
No, for sure.
Bro, he knows. It takes balls to step in that fucking ring. Not only, bro, this is what people don't get. It's true.
Talk to him.
The biggest shit about fighting is not the fear. Everybody feels it. But it's not about the opponent. You don't feel that nigga on the other side of the ring. you feel letting down the people that came out to watch you.
Real.
Yeah, you said something like that too.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
You feared letting down your people. I got my kids at home watching the big ass screen. Daddy. My kids are Gogo's biggest fan.
Yeah.
HD
awesome.
biggest fan. You know what I'm saying?
awesome.
They know
That's
everybody's
awesome,
name. They
yeah.
see you, they know your name. Especially my son. My youngest son knows
Yeah.
everybody's name on
that's
the
how
roster.
my kids were too. My kids got grown up in the fight business too.
They know everybody's name on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro.
That is the scariest thing. Letting those people that you know all the $30,000 worth of tickets that you sold to people out there in the stand and all that. You know, you going out there to win for a lot of people.
No,
you got a lot of people on your back.
Teammates there. Some of them don't even fight the same day as you, and they're coming and taking your punches in the sparring and helping you get better.
No, and on top of that, that's what I was going to tell you. All the time you put into work, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? For it to come out. At the end of the day, a fight is a fight, dog. You know, anything can happen.
It's a two-way road, nigga.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, even no matter, obviously, we always want to think as fighters like there's a one-way road because that's the only way to go into a fight.
Right.
That's the mindset I feel like we should always have. But anything could happen in a fucking fight. It happens. It happens. It's a fight. We both got hands.
No, especially bare knuckle. Bare knuckle, you get a cut. Like, look, my last fight. Shout out to the champ, Francisco Ritchie. Got me with a good punch, opened me up, and they stopped the fight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It was a big cut.
That's it was a big cut.
But it was another cut that had open already, right?
Hey, no, it wasn't. I got scar tissue under my eye. That was the first one on top of my eye. He caught me with a great punch, dog. He hit me so hard you could see what I was thinking.
That's the thing about you. People gotta respect you. You never say no to a fight. You faced everybody that put in front of you, no matter what it was. So at the end of the day, you did what you had to do.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
It is what it is, my bro.
Yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
That's it.
Fuck out of here. Come on, man.
It's episode 99, baby.
Bro,
I hold my head up high anywhere I go, dog.
Listen,
for sure.
bro. One thing that I planned it and I thought about it. It was just a perfect time not to say it that I was gonna say. It was that, bro, if Uly would have ran into this type of shit when he was like in his 20s, it would have been a fucking problem.
Absolutely, bro.
It would have been a whole different ball. He walked in this
I appreciate you.
Yeah, straight up.
I came in as an older guy though, because I was the same way on the streets eating shit. I went to prison when I was in my 20s. You know, I was fucking up for life. So fighting actually saved my life.
Yeah, I seen a picture of Uly. You was like,
yeah. I was.
How old you was that? How old was you?
Bro, I worked out my whole life. That was one thing. Like, you know, I was always in the streets and bullshitting, but the gym was always a part of my life.
Yeah.
So was boxing, and so was, you know, but I always liked to be in shape because I was from the streets. So I always thought, like, man, you got to know a little bit how to defend yourself because on the streets we're fucking fighting everywhere.
Everywhere, bro.
You know what I mean?
What was that thing that you would do when you was on the beach?
Oh, those are muscle ups.
And you would jump?
I was a fucking acrobat, dog. I did backflips.
That shit's hard, bro. I can only do that when I pass like 158.
Yeah, no, I was at 230 doing that
Bro,
shit.
this is the stick. This man would
Heavy as hell too.
go like this too, like that, like
Yeah,
a worm,
bro.
and everything.
Well, my bro, so you walk around like at 185, you said? That's your heaviest.
That's the
That's
highest.
what you're hitting Taco Bell every day, though.
No, that's what I mean. Ice cream.
Hey,
No abs.
so what type of diet do you do to get down to 155?
Bro, it's crazy because I can literally lose the weight, literally dieting correctly in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but reality, nobody. Maybe me. I've never really met somebody that really has the whole like 4 weeks of perfect dieting. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Everybody cheats here and there with a little thing here and there. Maybe at night one
guaranteed. I make cookies every night.
bro. You know, so but if you do have a perfect diet for a strictly amount of time, you're gonna cut that because it's just that's your body's made, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's just made like that.
No,
if you
and-
cut out sugars, your fat's gonna go.
Yeah. Cut out sugar. I drank a lot of water. Helped me lose weight too. But the biggest thing that I'm scared of leading up to a fight is not making weight and looking like a fool and looking like a pussy for not making the weight. You know what I mean? So that's my scariest thing. Once I make weight, I'm like, I'm good, bro. We on its own.
Yep. And I don't know about you, but me, my most nervous moment is when like I listened to Hard Rock, like when they took me to like the back, and it was like I was walking down. I was walking down the little stairs, and then I'm getting the little elevator, right? They tell me, oh, fight's over. And I'm walking to the little room.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You're not even like warmed up really.
not even, bro, mentally or nothing. I'm there. My coach, I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette. You know how right you smoke.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yo, that was the first one or the second?
The second one, bro.
I be telling people that, dog, that you're back there kind of like, you know, warming up a little bit. And they're like, hey, fight four.
Yeah,
and they fucking scream at you.
You get more nervous when you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Well, imagine everybody the night I got that 3-second knockout. I walked on it and went right back in. It was like, what?
You tell your people, like, yo, guys, you guys just paid this much money just to see like 2 seconds.
To hang out with me, bro.
No, not even that. It was just like the walking.
It's about to be the anniversary for that this Sunday, November 13th. It's 2 years. Yeah, thank you.
You made history, bro. You did what you had to do. You put your stamp on the game,
That's
bro.
it,
That's
dog.
what
Thank
life is
God.
about, bro. You gotta, like I said, bro.
Leave a
The
mark.
money's beautiful. The money's beautiful. It helps you because you need it. And you could do things that you imagine or things that you always wanted as a kid. You can make dreams come true, right?
Yeah.
But the most beautiful thing about anything you do in your life, music, act, fighting, what we do, any sport you do, is leaving the legacy behind, leaving your stamp. It's like, have you ever seen the movie Coco?
Yeah.
The little Mexican movie.
Yeah.
Okay, that movie, like, it's funny because it's a kid movie, but
it's a great fucking movie. Yeah.
The message behind it is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally that. If your name lives forever, you live forever.
Right.
The second people forget who you are, you could be a super billionaire. If nobody knows who you are because you never wanted nobody to know, you're dead.
Yeah.
You didn't take the money with you. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do in this earth, what you take with you when you're done.
That's right.
So it's
dropping gems right there.
I got that shit tattooed on my head that said, "What we do in life echoes in eternity."
right.
Hey, I like that.
Exactly, bro.
Oh yeah, but bro, another one I want to talk to you about. I seen. Is that your son? Is that your son that's boxing and kicking ass and doing knuckle push-ups?
Yeah, bro, my son, bro.
Yeah, I seen him. Now you got a little guy on the making, dog.
Yeah, bro. Because look, one thing that I realize, people think I'm crazy, right? But I believe in genes. Right, I believe in genes, right? So it's like
DNA
is real, right? So, bro, my dad was like a superstar in fighting Cuba. Like all his friends, it's not even him. My dad's not the type of guy, because I did this. No, it's not one of those Cuban guys. He's one of those guys that's like super humble. Oh, how you doing? He acts like he do. You will see him, you think he will never throw a punch in his life. But then all his friends hype him up. Like, yo, your dad, you don't know your dad, you know? So I feel like I caught on to that. And then my kids, I feel like they're the better version. Because my dad even said, you're like the better version of me, even heavier than what I was. You know, taller. My dad is short, you know? So he's like, I feel like my kids are that too. Nice. So I thought about it. I'm like, it sounds crazy teaching a kid to do bare knuckle, but now we all know boxing has been corrupted for so many years, and now it's becoming a joke. MMA is getting boring. Everybody's hugging each other now. Nobody's striking anymore. So the future is really bare knuckle. However you want to see. If you're ever going to be in combat sports, if you're not ready to be in a bare knuckle fight, forget about combat sports. You're never going to make $1 for real.
Yeah. And to me also too, if you
it's not gonna be another Mayweather.
Yeah. No, especially when it comes to like fighting, you started in bare knuckle. Once you go to bare knuckle, to me everything else is a little easier. You know what I mean? And not to take anything from anybody. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but if you get hit with bare knuckle, even MMA gloves, boxing. Boxing is like, bro, that's
a joke. I go to sparring now, and I just whatever.
Yeah. I go into a boxing match. I'm ready to just go. I'll take a punch, but just if I give one, it's over with. So I'm ready to take one.
I don't even put like headgear no more. People think I'm crazy. I'm like, bro, I don't care about the headgear. Whatever it is, what it is. You gotta get used to it.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Oh yeah, and so December 3rd is right around the corner, my brother.
Hey, you ready?
Ready? No,
ready.
that's without a question. You stay ready. That's awesome. Well, December 3rd is the closest thing, but you got anything planned in the future after that right now? You're just looking forward to that right now?
There's been other like talks in the making. I don't want to like say it because I don't know it's not 100%. Right. But there would be something close to the beginning of the year probably.
Okay.
Like bare knuckle probably.
Nice.
But right now I'm just focused on getting the subject, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the person in front of you
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
I used to say, that's how I used to tell people, like, look, you know, of course I got plans, but I don't like to talk about nothing that's not in front of me right now.
No matter who you fight, you got to go in there like that guy got the belt in his.
Absolutely, like he's Mike Tyson, everybody.
Everybody. You got to go in there to kill. It's not like, oh, this guy is a little, let me take it easy. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, you got to go in there, and that's why you train hard regardless no matter who you're fighting.
That's right.
You got, what makes you better is being that good and training that hard.
And those hours you put in the gym, bro.
That's what makes you good. So you're not going to go in there just because you train that hard and then you're going to fight down here. No, you train that hard and you fight even harder than when you
elevate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because what makes it is the fights. Because look, I could have been in training before, obviously before 2 fights, but I learned so much after my second fight that I never thought I would have learned in like years. Right. And it's like, wow, in such a little time, I've learned so much about myself, about just fighting in general. You know, like IQ things that weren't like so like hard before to even do. Now it's like, oh my God, so simple. And I just learned it from experience, like fighting. So when you go into fights and you get taken to those deep ass waters in an actual fight, I feel like that's when like it makes
that memory kicks back in.
I can't say I've gone into that, but I see it in other fighters, and I've noticed even in sparring when you go into those, when you get one of those guys and you can't even touch, and they're just smacking you around, making you look like a little girl, and you're like, what the hell? This kid is even younger than me. What the fuck? You know, and then that makes you, and that, I feel like that's what's helped me. I'm in a gym full of killers, like literally
learning every day.
Absolutely, for sure.
We have fighters that you guys never even seen fight.
Yeah,
they're fucking dope as fuck. You know, they're fighting boxing and stuff, but nobody knows them because they're not ticket sellers or they're not on social media heavy. They don't know how to handle the young, you know. Right. They're in something else. They're living life, you know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of talent, bro. There's a lot of talent, bro. I'm telling you. And bare knuckle's gonna grow, bro. He's gonna grow, and it's gonna be to a point that you know how sometimes you see some fights like, what is that guy doing there?
Yeah.
It's gonna get to a point that you're not gonna see that ever again.
Right, absolutely.
Everybody's gonna
everybody's gonna be raw.
Yeah.
And it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening because now they're being strict on a lot of shit with everybody. They don't care who you are.
I'm pretty sure
they only want to
it.
get good fights. At the end of the day, it's a promotion. They're trying to make money, and they don't want people saying like, "Oh, you know."
And if they have a guy like Chad Mendes, obviously they're gonna take care of him because he's bringing revenue to the company. You gotta respect that. They're a business.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at them like, "Oh, fuck, you guys try." No, man, it's their business. They're the one invested before you even came in the picture. You gotta respect that. But as fighters, we don't. It's hard to understand,
right?
Because you know you could beat this guy, and this guy has like the biggest name, and they hype him up, and you're like, bro, but I could destroy this guy, but they're not gonna give him to you because the second you destroy the guy, they just lost so much money.
That whole hype train is over.
And then you can't keep that money rolling how he was, even if you beat him, because it's been years. He got a cult following.
Right.
Yo, dropping them jams, boy.
That's
dropping
real.
them
That's
bare
real.
knuckle jams, boy.
All right, my brother, I want to ask you something. We've asked everybody that's been in that chair. You're the 99th person to ask this to.
That's crazy.
But you know what? I was thinking about it too. After
That's a
today, I
good
think I want to
number.
change. Or
You
maybe
got
after
99 problems.
Yeah. Maybe after 100, we got to change the question. We got to change the question.
Let's see.
But
let's see.
do you believe in aliens?
Sir.
Yeah.
Damn, that was quick.
Let
You
us
seen
know
some
why,
shit?
how. Yeah.
You seen some?
I lived in Vegas for 8 months.
Okay.
I used to
Okay.
run at night.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not gonna say, oh my God, they stood on top of me and they talked to me. No, I'm not, you can't be that much of a liar. But I saw it. Like now, I literally saw them, but I saw weird shit in the sky.
Yeah.
Not only that,
In Vegas, a lot of people
yes,
see weird shit.
no, I
That's the boy.
ran, and the thing is that. They might just look like nothing, like just a little, but if you actually take your time and actually look, you might see stuff, especially over there, there's no clouds, bro.
Yeah.
There's no clouds at all. And I'm telling you, I drove the United States like 4 times already with the same group of friends, like literally two of us gone with different people, like 4 or 5 times up the road, all the way to Seattle. So we gone the whole West Coast,
Man.
which is dry. That's another thing that people don't get. Oh, what does the West Coast matter? Because it doesn't rain. You see everything. It's clear sky on the West Coast, right? So, bro, we seen weird stuff and other videos, and it makes sense. But we alive. We here. They haven't even found out like a fight. They say that we discovered 20%, but that's a lie. They only discovered like probably like a 1% of the ocean, not even probably.
That's true.
They don't even know what we got down here. What the hell we know what we got up there?
That's true. That's
What?
true. Yeah, we got what's it called? The pyramids here that can't even
But
be
we got
explained.
animals.
Yeah.
Just look at the animals that we have. Go to the zoo and just think about it. What makes you think there's another species that's smarter than us?
That's true.
If anything, we're the cancer of the
Yeah.
You're the ant farm.
We're fucking up this planet.
Yeah, the universe, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I like that. My
like
brother, what advice can we give a future El Gallo watching the show right now, man? What can we
Believe in
tell him?
yourself and work harder than you did yesterday. You know, every day you got to push yourself a little more. And there's gonna be those days that. And when I mean push yourself a little more, doesn't mean that today you did 200 squats and tomorrow you do 300. That's not what I mean. Meaning yesterday you got to push harder because tomorrow you got to push back. Tomorrow you might got to push harder because tomorrow you might not feel as motivated. You understand what I'm saying? Like today, I was gonna do a video and I ended up. Somebody called me and I ended up not even posting the video. It was too late already. I was already at the gym, like whatever. But I was gonna post. I was like posting videos in the morning when I remember about Instagram and the fans to motivate people. I like doing it because you never know who needs it in the morning, especially in the morning. I let people wake up stressed, work. I like to drop jams and jams and have people like So I was like, bro, fuck, I fucked up. I forgot what I was gonna say. Look at that.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us.
No. It was this. What the hell were we talking about?
You got the call when you were doing the video.
The video that you was gonna do this morning.
No, but it was something we were talking about before.
It was about the
High
motivation.
moment.
No, it was about the motivation. About
Yeah, you're gonna drop a gem on our young El Gallo.
Oh, John and Gal, yes. Believe in yourself. Work hard. And like I said, like today I woke up in the morning and I was like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing. And I'm like, today's the day I got to push harder because this is the day that matters. This is what makes champions. You feel me? Like the day you don't feel like doing it and you work, that's what I mean, work harder than yesterday. You know, because you got to push harder when you don't feel like doing it.
Right.
You know, and today was one of those days. And I went and I worked out hard. And I actually did more workouts than yesterday.
Nice.
Just because of my mind. So that's what I meant. Yeah. I had a little.
It's all good. Happens to the best of us, dog. Trust me. I get one of those all the time.
It's all good, bro.
My brother, it's been amazing having you on, man.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much. I love to see you, from where you come from to where you're at now.
Thank you so much, man.
And you got a lot of way to go too. You know what I mean? So that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
It's just the beginning for you.
Appreciate it,
For
man.
sure.
I love
For
you
sure.
guys, man. For
And
real,
it's
man.
love. And you got our support and the whole
been had
team
it,
and the
I know
whole
it, bro.
squad, and we
Appreciate it so
rocking and
much.
rolling.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
Hey,
man.
and everybody out there, December 3rd, catch El Gallo on BKFC 32, I think it is, right?
32, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's go. He's gonna be out there kicking ass, representing Miami.
Let's go.
And don't blink. The fight might be fast, boy.
I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.